Alright, let's try this again. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new blind Let's Play, this time of Assassin's Creed Rogue. I've been playing through the Assassin's Creed series now since, like, fall of 2020. So I have finally made it to probably the most hated game in the series. Yeah. That being said, as you can probably tell from here, yes, I've done a little bit of test filming. I wanted to make sure things were working correctly, and the answer was that no, they were not. Audio for this game is been a little cantankerous, and not agreeable with newer operating systems. So initially it did not want to give me any audio during cutscenes. I have since gotten that fixed, hopefully. It was working right before I hit the record button on this, so let's hope that it stays that way. That being said, I've received warnings that in some ways a lot of the extras in this game are very similar to extras in, and by extras I mean like side quests and stuff, are somewhat similar to Black Flag and Out on the Open Sea, which I did actually burn myself out on a bit in Black Flag. And that probably means I may not do as much of this game as I usually would for an Assassin's Creed game. So bear that in mind. But if you have anything in particular that you think I should go and pursue, a specific side quest, or a chain of quests that you do think are worthwhile in this game, let me know. But yeah, otherwise, I'm probably going to stick to the main story in this one a lot more. So yeah, that's where I'm at mentally coming into this game, which I realize is not, like, giving it its best shot, to say the least. But sometimes that's what happens. Like, who knows? Maybe this game will surprise me and I will find something that I enjoy about it. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, let's start a new game. Yeah, we'll just go with the default name. Alright.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by.
Okay, fair.
I was a young man then.
I suppose I remember Altair saying this
7 Years' War was
some
about
point.
to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Are you always going to talk that slowly, though? Oh, good.
Well, you won't lack for firewood, at least.
Good.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Lovely.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew
Yep.
meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I'm just gonna grab this real quick. I found it during filming.
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay.
Nope. Sorry, I realize I should probably follow the plot. Sorry, game. Yeah, so Shay is not being told everything. Okay. Damn it. There we go.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just
Nope,
keeping an eye on
nope,
you in case you
I'm-
fall down
I'm
and hurt
just
yourself.
Grabbing things. You know. Stuff that makes me happy. 'Cause, yeah. May as well. There's no rush. Not really. Whatever is... wrong at our destination will still be wrong, regardless of how long I take.
This is more like it.
Right. There's 2 dig spots on this? Great. Alright, and let me grab the other thing. More quest items. That's what they're called, apparently. What? No. I did not catch this in my test. Wait, really? Oh, I guess I am. I didn't catch that. So there's... I see. Oh, and it says I've already found it. Cool. That's actually really helpful. Granted, I liked the check mark.
Hurry. We'd best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins?
Well, he's already cussing, so...
Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated!
Well,
You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer! I will teach you some manners, boy. I will teach you some manners, boy.
and there we go.
Gentlemen,
Okay.
stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded.
Well, the Chevalier's an ass.
Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training.
Sure. I know. I've missed a chest early on.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your
Not
mates
bad.
now, you bilge rat? Let's see. Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them
What?
bury what's left of you.
Rude. I did that successfully last time.
The
Here goes again.
there somewhere.
Hold there.
No. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh well, this will be faster.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Alright.
Lads, set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you!
Alright. There we go.
That'll do. And how?
And another map. Great. Cool. Lovely. I did successfully, like, get all the way to the boat before getting caught previously.
Down or else?
Yep. Don't worry. You'll go down beside the ship. Wow. Alright.
Gave up the ghost. Poor bantling. Did he let me do all the work, you logs?
Do you two mind? Wow. Wow.
Better ways to waste my time.
Wee. Alright. Alright, you two. Well, those two will do.
You're gonna get away from such a heinous crime, boy. You are wrong.
Okay, there. Got all the smugglers free. Lovely. Well, aren't they helpful? That's an interesting flash.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail?
Really? You want this
You
ship?
want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Great.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Yes.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Firing cannons. Yeah. That hasn't really changed.
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
Alright. Give me that. That's at least new.
Oh, mon Dieu. A ship! Citizen von Shen! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
On complaints! Stop them, boy!
Fire!
No match for us, Captain! Station!
Fire!
Now! They're coming after us, sir! It's a gunboat! Ships of the Royal Navy!
They're tearing her to
Well-
pieces! Do something!
Patience, my dude. My good sir.
But
Oh. Wow, really?
Ready to fire, sir!
move
Okay.
move it!
Hostile warship on our heels! It's a brig! Royal Navy! They're all alone, sir!
Oh. Boo on you.
I recommend explosive shock. Killer speed.
Fire!
see, they have. Sink a ship by ramming it. Oh, good. Alright.
Fire!
Ugh.
On short and sail! Get off the squall!
Who's topsails, gallants, and royals?
Fire!
Alright, there's that one. Let's get to the other side. Man, when I was doing the test filming for this, I had a lot of shots that
Fire!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will
Really?
return to what is left of your gift.
I hit the water
It's
a
a long
lot.
way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
Oh, good. Sail on the wind, where roll and go.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
So, because I don't want to deal with a bunch of emails from YouTube saying, hey, this video has copyrighted material in it, I've actually turned off the sea shanties, I'm sorry to say.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Alright. Who?
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check.
Yep.
You were just an animus.
Yes.
Animus, yes? You were
I'm not
using
an
it
idiot.
to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for
Yes.
Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session
Sure.
triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here,
Well, aren't you
take
a
your
ray of
communicator,
sunshine?
check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow
Okay.
me. Double time. This
Okay.
chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys.
I'm sure someone
Stay
told me
positive.
to do this, so...
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the
Oh,
man.
good.
Fine. I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people
Awesome.
and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Great.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix.
Okay.
But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
Well,
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie?
didn't Melanie just take that?
Elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent
Alright.
DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Great. Alright, let's see what's in here. To Robert Fraser from Melanie LeMay, and also to Aiden and Victoria. Hi, Robert. You come highly recommended, and I'm thrilled to have you in our studio. I'm putting you to work on a special project for me. Your subject is Arnaud Dorian. His story takes place during the French Revolution. I want you to explore every avenue of his life that you can. The goal is to have a new blockbuster to present to the Abstergo brass next year. As such, this is super classified. Your direct supervisor will be Aiden St. Clair, CC'd. You can only discuss this project with Aiden or myself, as you'll probably be logging some overtime in your animus. I've added a mandatory weekly meeting with our resident psychiatrist, Dr. Bebeau, CC'd, to make sure you're not suffering from any bleeding effect. Welcome to Abstergo Entertainment. Don't let me down. Alright, I think Arnaud's the hero of the next game, right? Great. That's a little creepy. Like, that's full-on tactical gear. Okay, I've lost my level 3 security clearance.
Come on, numbskull.
I'm going. Ooh, another one. Jean-Francois Burnett from Melanie LeMay. Subject, Laureano Torres. I don't know how to say this politely, so please don't think this is anything personal or a reflection of you or your work. You're a star. But I think doing an entire visual feature about Laureano Torres is the single most boring pitch that has ever come across my desk. Sorry. Wow. Not holding back any punches. Wow. I think the flowers have changed at least since I was last in this room.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal?
Yes.
Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Got it. Alright, let's...
Good job.
There we go.
This core wasn't too complex.
No
but
shit.
rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Great. Good to know.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Indeed. Alright, cool. So, that right there was when I realized, oh hey, audio doesn't work. And I... Because, like, otherwise everything was coming through my headphones okay. This is back when I was doing my test filming, so this was about as far as I got. And actually, I didn't even watch that whole thing all the way through, so that's a interesting presentation.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. Just, you should just get back to your Animus.
Great.
With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Yep, I've already done that.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
Who is the male voice?
I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Uh-huh. Cute. So, previous games, books that are based on them. That's actually kind of neat. Sure. So the green splinters. The orange refracts and bends. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. Awesome. So, what am I getting for this one?
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent DaCosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
Cool. So that's what's happened to the assassins. In the meantime, yep, still don't have that. Yeah, and I think I already picked up the communicator that was mentioned. Oh, good. Here's another one. To Christina. I'd like to... Aveline de Grand Prix. I'd like to explore the possibility of a follow-up to Liberation, we found some footage of Aveline's activities in New England, and it seems clear that she was still very active later in life. Ideally, I'd like a sequel to Liberation or some kind of follow-up, but I understand that's going to take some resources that we don't have right now. A quick fix option is to reuse existing assets and take a more family-friendly angle on her story, from a scrappy servant to a woman of dignity and poise. Experience the heartwarming 18th century tale of a young Creole woman as she struggles to find her long-lost mother and heal the wounds of separation forever. Additionally, the liberation of Lady Aveline might open up some revenue from women, which is a demographic that we have been ignoring for too long now.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it, but I might be a terrible person.
Interesting. I can't tell. Are you trying to, like, do you want me to be working, or do you want me to be snooping? So I'm happy to snoop. Dvija AI. Hello, AJ. It's looking like we'll be able to use the Animus tech to create a digital version of Monima Das to finish the production of Dvija AI. My condolences again to your resilient cast and crew. If nothing else, we'll be able to give Monima the glorious send-off she deserves. When it's done, I'd like to talk about using Mysore tech to remaster other traditional forms of entertainment, concerts, or sporting events, for example, into fully immersive Animus experiences. Someone in here? Okay. Well, I may do a little more hunting through the area at the start of next episode, but for now, I will go ahead and leave this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode, and in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.